help them get open. I haven't watched a basketball game.
You tried to help them. You tried to help the NFL.
I tried to help the NFL, and then Roger, nice guy Goodell, in his basement wearing a very tight blue T-shirt, and he's not meant for it, nor am I, nor are you. It's just one of those things, at a certain age you put on a tie, right? But what happens is he brought it up again. I said to him, I thought I taught you a lesson 2 years ago about standing for the flag. Their ratings went down the tubes. And now you look at everybody with their hands in the air, and they're kneeling, and I just don't have the same interest, and neither do a lot of other people. Yeah. The NBA has become so political that nobody cares about it anymore.
It's not why people
the basketball. I don't know if anybody I don't even know who's playing in the finals. I don't know anybody that's watching the NBA. LeBron has been a spokesman. I don't know him. I never met him. All I know is when he endorsed Hillary, I said, that's the greatest endorsement I've ever seen, because when he endorsed Hillary 4 years ago, she came up to his knee. I said, that is not the best-looking president I've ever seen, okay? I thought that was the greatest. It was standing.
You mean standing she came up to his knee?
They were standing. No, she was up to about his knee. I mean, literally, I've never seen anything. And I said, that's not good. But LeBron is a spokesman for the Democratic Party. It's a very nasty spokesman, because again,
they are angry.
So much for the black community, and people don't want to see that. And he's a great basketball player, but people don't want to see a guy that's that way. They don't want to see that. We have enough difficulty. I don't know, in the week, you don't want to sit down, watch a basketball game, and then watch somebody that hates your guts, okay? And he's a hater. So I look at it, and I look at the NBA, and I can't watch it, and nobody's watching it, and their ratings are down the tubes. And I'm telling you, I haven't watched a basketball game like in a long time, and I have no interest in doing it. And you know what? That's a very sad commentary, because I'd love to, but I just don't have any interest in it anymore.
I don't.
And other things I do. I have great interest, but I don't have.
All right, y'all. So that was Trump on Rush Limbaugh's show, going in on LeBron James, called him nasty. I don't know where he gets that from. Now, as far as these ratings have been low. They've been in like the 4s, some of them even the 3s. This was the lowest watched finals in about 15 years. A lot of Republicans and good old boys and Proud Boys, they think it's mainly driven through politics and Black Lives Matter. Could it be some of that? Some of that could be true. I think some of it, like me, honestly, and I'm a basketball fan. And first of all, I want to say Game 5 last night on Mamba Night, that was a classic game. That was a classic down-to-the-wire basketball game in the finals. Give me that every fucking time, twice on Sunday. That was a good game. I think some of it is just, I personally only watched Game 1 and Game 5 because my body just hasn't gotten adjusted to all of these sports being meshed together at one time. The hockey Stanley Cup Finals just ended a week ago. Baseball playoffs is going on. NBA Finals, football. The NBA Finals, I think, is having to compete with more sports and other shit than it's ever done before. Usually they do this in June. There's no hockey. There's no football. There's no... baseball is still around, but it's regular season. This is the first time the NBA's had to compete with the other 3 major sports in this country. I think that has an effect on it also. Because like I say, we've never seen all major sports being played at once. But, some people could be turned off by it. But if you watch these games, they're not making a big deal of it. Yeah, you'll see it on someone's jersey. They'll show it on the court, but they're not like bashing it over your head. Politics, social, racist politics. So that's just an excuse that a lot of the bigots like to use because it bothers them so much that it says Black Lives Matter on the court. You're just showing your bigotry and your racism. Now, Trump didn't have a problem with that UFC fighter, Colby Covington, when he called LeBron a woke coward. But like I say, when it comes to the Proud Boys and the Good Old Boys Network, they call it go woke or go broke. The NFL, their ratings have also had some dips, and they tend to think it's based off politics. You watch that Thursday night game, it wasn't nothing politically driven about that football game, other than the fact that some of the players have like racial quotes and stuff on the back of their helmet. You watch these games, and you're not overwhelmed with politics. So that's just a bullshit excuse that they use. So that they don't have to watch it. They can't stomach seeing athletes, you know, ask for justice. They can't stomach it, so they'd rather turn the channel. But like I say, the NFL, you're competing with baseball playoffs, you're competing with the NBA finals. Everyone's ratings have taken a dip because it's really, you can't watch all of the stuff at one time. It's either flip back and forth or you forget. I forgot about games 2, 3, and 4 because football was on. I forgot. I'm watching Monday Night Football or whatever. I completely forgot the finals because my body is not conditioned in October to watch basketball, let alone the playoffs, let alone the fucking finals while the football season is in full swing. I think that's the reason why the ratings are down. But you let these motherfuckers tell it, it's because of politics. Nobody wants to see it. I'm like, okay. LeBron he speaks for himself. He speaks for what he does. Yeah, I can't really vouch for him in the Hillary Clinton shit or the Democrat shit. But as far as him being the face of the league, and he's done a good job socially, better than any other guys who came before him who never spoke on social issues. And I don't know. And then Trump goes on to say Black Lives Matter is a very bad term for blacks. Trump can't hide his bigotry because he still calls us blacks. I've done a lot for the blacks. He says he's done a lot for the blacks. I want to know, what has he done for the blacks that is so astronomical, because he continues to say he's done more for the blacks since no president has done more for us since Lincoln, according to Trump. I'm like, what the fuck did Lincoln do? He freed the slaves. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's not get into the real reason why the slaves were freed. Y'all niggas need a history lesson? Do I need to give you a history lesson? Do I need to bring out the fucking chalkboard? I'm not going to do that on this beautiful Saturday morning, but you do that yourself. But yeah, Trump also dropped the F-bomb on Rush Limbaugh's show. Wasn't a big deal to me, but it's not presidential. But yeah, to call LeBron nasty, I don't get it. LeBron had 40 points. He almost had a triple-double last night, and they lost because Danny Green missed a go-ahead shot, and Rakeem Morris thought he was Kobe. I don't think he really worries. He's not worrying about what Trump has to say. Trump needs to get ready for that debate that he tried to get away from with that COVID, because they're probably going to do it on Zoom. So you worry about your world and let LeBron worry about his world. And just, I've never seen a president go out of his way to call out entertainers. But you have to understand, Trump is an entertainer. This is his background. This is who he is. So when you see unpresidential type of statements and things from him, you got to understand, this man's been an entertainer for 30 years? He only been in office for 4. So this is who the fuck he is. And I'm not surprised by anything the guy says. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Hit that like button. I'm out.